So I've been down here this morning because it hasn't been the easiest morning. Some are and some aren't, as we all know. And I'm really, really blessed because this is where I get to come and work through that crap. And believe me, it's just crap. It's just me torturing myself, I suppose. But I needed to set my head straight. Here's one of my prior creations down here. Let's see. I love this stone. I've stood this stone for about a year and a half. It's fallen about 4 times, but it's a little trooper. It hangs in, right? And that's what I'm working towards. So, anyway, I wanted to show you what I did today because today I needed to come down here and talk to the stones. I couldn't tape it for my channel because I needed to talk to the stones today, and it's really crazy. But I do talk to the stones too when I stack, especially when I need to. And you know, I talk to the stones about how they're just natural born floaters. You know, they're made of air. That's what I tell the stones. And I tell them to center with me. And I find their centers and I search for the perfect rocks on the ground. And this was one of my creations from a couple of months ago. I just love this one. I love that piece of eroded sandstone. I think the second one up. Isn't that so cool? Or the third one up from the base. And this one actually that I did today, that stone right there in the middle is enormous. That's the biggest stone maybe I've ever moved. And even the one on top of it is very big. That one's probably a 15-pound stone. And then the 3 little ones on top really, again, are very precariously sitting at the top of these other supporting stones. And that's what I talk to them about. I'm like, you know, the farther up you get, the more you need to focus, the more you need to think about your intention. And your intention is to float. Your intention is to be made of air. And this rock really believed it and knows it. Knows it. This rock knows it. These rocks. This is the first time I think these have ever floated. And they love it. So this is how crazy I am right now. But this is really, I've been thinking about, you know, our perceptions of the world around us and what our society has defined for us to believe, you know, parties and religions and genders and ethnicity, when we're just all flipping peach fuzz, you know? We really are just peach fuzz on an aging peach. So, I come down here. I hang with Marshall here. And Addie, who's such a sweetie. But, you know, somebody comes also down here. And I can tell because some of this is cleared off sometimes. I cleared today, but the chair won't have any leaves on it. You know, that doesn't happen in the woods. So, anyway, that stack, though, out here that I made today is the biggest stack I've ever made. It is huge. It is as tall as I am. I'm 5'7". And that's so exciting for me. You know, it means I'm growing. I'm growing. I'm not getting heavier. My spirit can be heavy sometimes. And you know, let me show you my stone. Okay, this is where I sit. This is the mother stone. I call this the mother. It's a perfect oval, and I don't know, comforts me. The stones comfort me. And I made this little stack here this morning. I don't know if you can see it. No, I'm gonna have to go up on the hill. Well, now you can see it. All right. And this one, I have also some of these stones. I have also stacked some of these stones before. The big one in the middle. This one used to be called the family. Now this is like a woman to me in like a big, like this is the new empress. And it's funny too, because almost wherever you are, she's looking at you. But doesn't it look like her like she's looking off over her shoulder at us, and her big bustled like skirts are flowing behind her. See that? That's what that looks like to me. So, you know, that's what happens with my creations also, is they become these almost characters in my brain. And I greet them when I come down here. They take on a personality for me. And these are all kinds of things that I need to do to make me feel better. Okay, now here's the Empress from the side. Isn't that cool? That one stone is so neat. Sorry, I'm trying not to fall off the hill here. Okay, because you can see I'm going up the hill. All right. It just is, this was so fun to make. Now that big stone, let's see. I hate this. I'm losing control of my camera. Okay, that big stone right there is in a big pool. It's like 2 feet deep right now. If I get my wellies out, I'd like to go make one there. I have in the past. It's hard to get there. It's hard to gather the stones for that. But it's such a nice place on the pool. And I always like having one right here because I can see it when I come down the hill. And then I always like to see my sentinels out there. So you can kind of see, they're out there. They're waiting. So we'll see if they're still there tomorrow. This is what I did to clear my mind today. A snapshot of the hamster cage in my head. Bye.